Hello there, this is the greatest actor in the world, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm here with a new Warframe video. You thought I was gone, but no, I'm over here. What is wrong with you? You should know this by now, I will always be back. So now I'm here for you guys, introducing the greatest Warframe ever. It is none other than me, the Governor.
Really? We promised. Come on, do it right, please.
Fine, chill. It is of course Chroma. Anyway, thank you for your time, your patience, and your motorcycle.
What motorcycle?
I will now let the choir boy take over.
What's good, folks? It's KnightmareFrame here, bringing you the juice. I finally got my hands on the second juice, and juiced up Chroma. This ain't an EIDOLON Chroma, no siree. Yeah, sure, you can still take this to EIDOLON hunting, but nah. I mean, when you think about it, it's something very simple. Adding an Umbral polarity, it just simply allows you to use Umbral mods with ease. But first, let's check out these stats. Ooh, mama. That's some nice health and armor values. But then there's always that one dude that will go,
look at that power strength. You can't get insane levels of Vex Armor. Chroma is the best DPS. I've played Warframe for years and I know what I'm talking about. If I ever meet you in any match, in any game mode on Warframe, I will always come out on top as the hardest hitting damage dealer because I made the best Chroma tank build for anything.
Damn, that dude was sure angry. Anywho, this build is focused on two Chroma abilities, because if you use his first and fourth ability, you clearly need to seek medical and professional help. DE, please rework Chroma's first and fourth. I mean, the only good thing his fourth is good for is Profit Taker, for the extra credits. Other than that, we ignore those abilities completely, so I'll only deal with the second and third ability. The cool thing about these abilities is that allies close to you will benefit from your buffs. But what kind of Chroma plays with allies, right? You are a selfish Warframe, and that makes you an efficient killing machine. We'll start off with his second ability, Elemental Ward. This will buff certain attributes depending on your emissive energy color, as each range of color represents a certain element. Reds, pinks, and all that is fire, blues for electricity, whites and blacks for ice, and greens for toxin. It scales of power, duration, and range. Fire will increase Chroma's health pool and deal heat damage that will burn enemies who get close to him. Also works as a healing ability. Electricity will increase Chroma's shields and discharge electric bolts, damaging and stunning enemies. Also deals 1000% of the incoming damage back to the attacker, but it's electric damage, so nothing impressive. Ice increases your armor and reflects incoming fire back to the attackers, and has a 25% status chance to cause cold procs. Finally, Toxin will increase your reload speed and holster rate, and releases a toxic aura around you that deals toxin damage. Pretty simple, right? Okay, Vex Armor. His third ability scales from power, duration, and range, just like his second. This ability is split into two buffs, Scorn and Fury, increasing your armor and damage output. When you take shield damage, you gain the Scorn buff, which will convert the damage taken into increased armor, and Fury will convert health damage into increased weapon damage. With Scorn, the armor values will get even stronger with Vex Armor and armor mods. However, when it comes to Fury, it's a bit different. If your power strength is 300% or above, Fury will not benefit more from base damage mods, as it works like a base damage mod itself, so it's better to add more elements, multi-shot, or utility in your weapons. The great thing is that it's recastable. Now that you know what we're working with, we're on our way to the build section of the video. Mind you, this is how I enjoy playing this Chroma. You can mod him however you like, and I like to take things a bit overboard. But then again, you don't really need to. So without any further ado, let's check out the juiced up Chroma. The aura is Steel Charge. Why Steel Charge? Just using this for the extra mod capacity, as Chroma is quite greedy when it comes to mod capacity. Moving on to the Exilis, I have a rank 3 handspring, granting me 140% knockdown recovery, 20% lower than the max rank 1, which isn't a big hit. Even though Chroma has all these buffs, when you spend a lot of time on your back, you're asking to get killed. So this helps me get back on my feet and back to the murdering. And of course, using all 3 Umbral mods, because there is no holding back on this build. For the increased in health, armor and power strength, 1243 armor and arcane guardians, plus the 1120% armor increase from Scorn. Oh my god, that's some crazy shit right there. And let's not forget, with adaptation equipped, you're reducing the damage Chroma takes even more, making him one tanky Dragon Boy. His health is at 1070, and since with all this crazy amounts of armor, I won't need to run with the ice element, but rather go as a fire Chroma, giving me a total of 1710 health. Umbral mods plus blind rage and transient fortitude, I gain a total of 320% power strength, which gives me 879 damage increase with fury. Narrow-minded for the duration, which grants me 43 seconds on both Elemental Ward and Vex Armor, but there is that 1 second delay of casting each ability. And finally, Rage to convert 40% of the health damage into energy, as this is a very energy inefficient build, so Rage helps me get that energy to recast my abilities. Now you may wonder, how do you heal? As I'm not using Arcane Grace or even Magus Repair. Well, I'm using my melee as a damage dealing weapon and a healing tool at the same time. My first healing melee weapon is the Gromki Layuda, a Plague Zaw, built from the Plague Kripath, Plague Bakwin, and Iquana Jai 2 to give a nice balance between crit and status, so I can use Healing Return. Shimmering Blight in the stance for quick attacks and works great with status weapons, and this is built for corrosive. Since we're dealing with high armored units in a long endurance run, it's good to strip armor, lower their health with the viral procs, and murder them along with healing at the same time. But then again, you can use any Zaw you like. Do check out my Dokram Zaw video for those who do not have access to the Plague parts, as they are part of the Plague Star event. But another great healing melee that does a lot of damage is the Karudo, with a great passive that heals you way more when you crit. I replaced Prime Pressure Point with Organ Shatter, as a damage mod won't do much when used with Chroma, and it will annihilate anything and keeps your HP topped up at all times. So what do you think of this juiced up Chroma? Tanky and deals insane amounts of damage. So this has been it from me. I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to leave a like, share, and
Subscribe! Do it! Do it now! Come on, subscribe! It's over here! Come on! Ah.
for more Warframe content, Discord, and so much more, do refer to the description. Thanks for watching, and as always, peace.
Go back home, go. It's been there all along. You should go back home, go back home, go back home.